All right, trying to get some reception out here in the forest. Hey, if you're a coach looking to get your first client, I've been coaching for 13 years now. I actually did the calculation. I was like, whoa, 13 years. And here's if you're a brand new coach and you've never coached anybody, or maybe you're coaching your friends, or you just really have a high desire to serve people, but you also want to eventually get paid for it. Here's what I would do. I would do one offer, and my first offer would be, I'm going to help coach you for free in exchange for a testimonial. And it's not, so if you're a dating coach, you might offer free like love coaching session, or get on the fast track to a red hot sexy love life. And you might offer that session in exchange for a testimonial, or you might coach somebody over a month or whatever. But I want you to change your mindset about the testimonials. Testimonials are critical. They help make the selling process easier. They help people make decisions faster on if they want to work with you or not, or if they believe that your product can actually deliver on the results that you promise. So when you grab these testimonials, I don't want you thinking, oh, well, I didn't get paid in cash, or, you got to chuck that shit in the garbage. And instead start thinking, man, my strategy is I'm going to get 3 great testimonials first. And then when I get those testimonials, I'm going to first have the mindset that each of those testimonials are worth $100,000 to me. If done right, if a testimonial is done right, then I'm going to say I actually got paid mentally $100,000. So when you're coaching this person and you're really doing an exchange here. You're not really doing free coaching. It's just framed as free coaching, but you're doing it for that testimonial, that success story, for that social proof. Social proof makes selling way easier. Social proof makes proof that you can get somebody a result, or proof that you can help them. And so you want that high-paying client in the future. I know you want them now, but this is just one strategy. You don't even have to do this strategy, but if you wanted to implement it, think about these testimonials being each worth $100,000. And you're going to, after you get those 3 testimonials, and hopefully you get them on video, somebody on video, please get video testimonials. Next best thing, audio. Next best thing is written, but they're all great because you're going to leverage them to then get the high-paying clients. You have something now to show your new potential high-paying clients. You have something to show that shows that you can get people results, right? It builds trust. It builds this, maybe this person can get results because they worked with this other person. This other person says good things about them, right? My old business was a dating coach business where I originally helped men literally go out in bars and clubs and any social place and meet women, okay? And meet friends and get out of their fucking house where they're trapped in their house and they've got social anxiety. So I help people with social anxiety, but that also wanted to eventually find the girl of their dreams. And so we noticed if you walk into a bar and you're a guy, you walk into a bar, this is like in the old world before this whole pandemic thing started. You'd walk into a bar and let's imagine you have 2 women that you're hanging out with, and the other women in the bar see you laughing with the other women, with your friends' women. And then you walk up to those women, and those women that saw you laughing with your friend women, they're more likely to open up to you. They trust you. They saw, okay, another woman approved of him. And so the conversation would just open up so much easier. Contrast that with I had, those clients walk into a bar and they just be by themselves, and then they walk up to the same exact women with no social proof, and those women would be literally harder to talk to because there was no trust built. There was no rapport build. There's nothing to go off of, basically. No social proof. So you do better with social proof. If you can get these 3 clients, you're willing to do it you're not doing it for free again. You're just going to say, hey, I'll do a free coaching session valued at blah, 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 and give the coaching session a sexy name. Fast track to the hottest love life in the world. Fast track to, like one of my ones that I did was fast track to more sales and impact. And so you have them do the session with you in exchange for a testimonial. Now that testimonial, again, is not worth $0. It's not worth $10,000. You're thinking it's worth $100,000. $100,000 for you each of those testimonials. So you'd be motivated to get it. When you get the testimonials, you're going to use the testimonials to do what? Leverage them as social proof that you can get people results. Or that at least in the testimonial, they say you're a good person, Now, testimonials, you can do them wrong. You can do them wrong. You can do testimonials wrong. You can work with somebody, get them results, and then your testimonials are like, hey, yeah, I just took Mark's program and it was cool. I highly recommend it. Or you can get one that's, hey, I just took Mark's program and it blew my mind, completely changed my life. Before, I was a total wreck in my finances. I was a total wreck in my focus. I didn't have any systems for my business. Then I decided at a point where I was just ready to change, signed up for Mark's program, came across him on Facebook ads. It was unbelievable working with him. And afterwards, now I've got all systems in place in my business where I don't even have to think about what to do anymore, where the money's just turning in for me and multiplying with ease. It's completely changed how me and my family live. I highly recommend Mark and his program, right? So my whole point there is testimony, and I'm getting warmed up here. The brain was a little bit, when I get on a Facebook Live, what I've noticed is if you haven't done one for a while, you just get out of the flow of it, right? Now I'm getting into the flow is what I'm saying. Getting into the flow. So you're getting these testimonials, and you can get crappy testimonials or you can get great testimonials, right? You can get exceptional testimonials where you're like, hey, Elaine, I want to feature you as one of my hugest success stories to people who are thinking about working with me. Would you be open and available to doing a success story or a testimonial for me, right? And I'll go even further for you to help you. Give them a template. Give them a short little template on exactly like a framework for what they can say. What were you like? You could have them do questions like, what were you like before you worked with me? Why'd you sign up with me? What was it like? What was your experience like working with me? Or what was your experience like working through the system or the course or the program or the product? And then what were the results you got afterwards? What are the results you got? So you don't want them having to even think about it. You don't want them improving. If they're going to, improving in the sense that they're just going to, say whatever. You want to give them a loose framework, but you also want to say, just be completely authentic. Be authentic. You don't have to be perfect, especially if you do a video. Because you want, when somebody's looking at hiring you, it's nice, in my experience, to watch some social proof videos or testimonial videos or success stories and feel that those are actually authentic. Not like, oh, he paid somebody on Fiverr to get success stories. Some people do that, by the way. The success stories that you see on some people's sales page are some people, I've seen this actually job on Fiverr where it's like, I'm willing to shoot a testimonial video for you, one of your products or programs or whatever, without requiring me to even go through it or something. I've seen some ridiculous stuff like that. And some entrepreneurs are unethical and they're out of integrity and they're willing to get testimonials like that. So don't be one of those. You want to get these testimonials because they'll help somebody who's looking at potentially working with you. Maybe they've done a sales call and they didn't buy on the call, and you're in that process afterwards where they're kind of seriously thinking about it, which means they're answering they're asking and answering questions in their mind to see if and feel out if the program is right for them. Notice this next time you go to buy something. Notice the sales process within you, the decision you're coming to this. Like I'm renovating a van right now that I traveled in for 2.5 years. It's a camper van. So it's got a bed in it. It's got awesome stuff. And Jacqueline and I traveled in it for 2 years. Most amazing time of my life. So many adventures. And we went to, we're redoing the whole thing, and we're doing the flooring. Ripped out the entire van. Just ripped it out, right? We're going to make this thing like super posh, super luxurious. We're documenting the whole process, so you'll see it. And I go in to buy the vinyl flooring, and I'm analyzing what is my decision-making process here before I make the sale, right? So what if I had somebody come up, and one of the associates at Home Depot comes up to me while I'm looking at the vinyl, and he says, yeah, 3 people actually just bought that today or this weekend, and let's say this is legit, and they were just, I noticed people are just buying that one more than anyone. It looks amazing. I might be more likely to buy it because I'm like, wow, other people are buying it. It must be great, right? Depends on what my buying criteria is, though. If I'm like a luxury buyer, I might want to select the only one. Might not want other people to have the same vinyl flooring as I have. It's cool vinyl flooring. It looks like wood. We were going to do wood, but we just sort of like, how are we going to do this? And make it soundproof. It's going to be soundproof. So basically, it's a camper van. I'm a travel guy. I love traveling. I love being out in nature. So it's like high on my value list. And so this van, this camper van, we actually call it a luxury adventure vehicle. And guess what? We're going to then buy a trailer, but we don't call it a trailer. We call it like a hotel on wheels, or we call it a luxury home. Language you use is super powerful, okay? The language you choose to label things actually makes you feel different. So we're going to deck out a trailer, but it's going to be a luxury home. And there's so many on YouTube that are awesome if you look up that. My whole point being here is it's easier to sell when you have testimonials. You want a high-paying client, it's easier to give them testimonials with people saying you're legit, they got results from your stuff. You've got to be of the mindset of, I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to just go do it now. And it's something you could offer today and get throw it out there. Go on Facebook today, go on any of these sites and throw out a hook. Say, hey, I'm looking for 3 people who are ambitious, goal-orientated, really open to having a breakthrough this week so that they can take their business and their life to the next level. I'm looking for 3 people to do that with me in exchange for testimonials. Post grow below in the comments. Something like that. You start running ads, you start playing around with the languaging, the copywriting, and you're committed to getting these testimonials because it's going to make selling to future prospects easier. It's going to help them make the decision on the vinyl a lot easier, okay? It's going to help them make the decision on your product or program or service easier. And so you can really help them out. So really value the testimonials. Get the testimonials. Be willing to do it for free. But you're not doing it for free because those testimonials are worth $100,000. That's the mindset you're going to go into. And then now you've got some assets. You're creating digital assets. You're creating digital assets for you and your company. And it's just a lot easier to sell with social proof. So much easier. If you want consistent, high-paying clients, and be bold and this is a mistake I've made, not getting client testimonials. Seems pretty basic. Not getting client testimonials. You want to get client testimonials from everybody. But you've got to move forward. You get to move forward in bold courage and ask them for that testimonial, most of the time they say yes, because they actually are thrilled with the results that you got. At least my clients are. Maybe your clients aren't. Listen, you're going to probably have a few clients. Here's what they won't tell you. You're going to have clients that you make mistakes with. You're going to have clients who are probably get on your roster and you're like, man, I don't want to work with this client, right? I wish I never took them. Don't ever take a client, by the way, just because they have the money. It's such a big mistake. Taking a client because they have the money and you need to pay bills. Because what you don't understand is there's a cost to that. The client comes into your life and you may just be energetically just not vibing with them, like on the calls. It's just like you don't enjoy their energy, right? But you took the money because you wanted to pay the bills. Interesting, huh? This is a cost though, because now you're bringing them into your consciousness. You're bringing this new client into your consciousness, and this person actually might be energetically like not fun to be around, okay? It's like everybody's having fun at the party, and then a negative person enters the room and just taints the whole thing, poisons the well. Okay, it'll poison the well, and that'll affect how you show up in your business. That'll affect you on other calls with other clients. Whew. Yes, big mistake. Just taking clients just because they're financially, they have the financial wherewithal. No, you've got to put yourself first. Say, you know what, me and how I feel and the energy I bring into my life is paramount. And I'm not going to bring negative energy in. And you get better as you do more sales calls or whatever you want to call them, or just talk to people. You get better at feeling out people. You get better at feeling out their energy. And if you're a growth-oriented person, think about this, and you're ascending in your consciousness, you might attract better clients. You might because your output is incredible. You're just so high vibe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So in wrap up of this kind of rant video, freestyle video, if you want to get your first client or another client, go and get testimonials if you don't have them. And then, and hey, if you're seeing this and you've been a part of my work and you would like to contribute, send me a testimonial. Send me a testimonial that where you're super authentic and where you tell me, what were you like before you worked with me? What was it like during the time that you worked with me? And then what are the results you got as a result of working with me or taking my program? You might have made more money. You might have got a promotion. You might have gotten through a divorce a lot easier. You may have become emotionally fit and the quality of your life is happy now, when before it was sad and depressed and hopeless. You might feel like you have no relationship with your kid, but our coaching together helped you build a deeper connection. You may feel like you may want to put in that testimonial that just being around my energy elevated you. So it could be anything, but it's got to be authentic. So if you've worked with me in the past, send me a testimonial. Video form is the most powerful and authentic, just video and short, just 3 minutes max, probably 5 minutes max, unlike this video. So get those testimonials. Imagine now, let's say you're a new coach, close your eyes. Imagine you're a new coach, you desire clients because you're ready to serve humanity, and you're going to create your first offer. The first offer is one where you're going to give away a session, offer a session in exchange for your testimonials. And you do it, you put that offer out, and bam, 3 people want to work with you, take you up on your offer. Then you do such a great job with them, you ask them for testimonials, and they do it. You get the testimonials, let's say they're all video in this case. Now, somebody's inquiring about your services or whatever. You can imagine now sending them 3 great testimonials to back you up. So much easier. Testimonials, success stories make it easier for people to make a purchasing decision from you. And my God, if you're looking to get clients, this is something I wish I heard somebody say, you got to have sales skills, okay? Not only the passion and genuine desire to help serve humanity and uplift humanity and create greater impact, but also going, hey, recognizing there's a skill set here that I've got to continually improve upon, and that's sales skills. Learning to take somebody from I'm curious to I'm committed. Learning to take somebody from I've never heard of you to here's my credit card information. From I'm sick of being where I'm at, I'm ready to go to the next level. When can we start? Sales. It's sales. It's sales. And even though I talk about productivity a lot, sales is like a definite passion of mine, because sales is, growing up, my family had businesses, and we always said, did you make any sales today, or who bought today, right? And we'd have discussions over the dinner table about it, right? So it was always the word sales. And it's sales. It's sales. And falling in love with sales, there's a lot of people lots of us have been linked up with sales is like dirty. We have mixed feelings about it, mixed neuroassociations about it, mixed beliefs about it. And it's sales, man. So you're selling these people on why they should do a testimonial with you. Some people just like to do it because here's another reason why. I'll tell you a secret. Here's another reason why people will give you testimonial. Because they want to associate themselves with you. They want to associate themselves with you. They want to say, man, I helped Andy. I feel good. I helped give him a testimonial, and now everybody else is going to see it, and they're going to get the help. It can make somebody feel like they're contributing, like they're growing, like they're helping out. And it's a beautiful thing. And here's something you can do. This is the takeaway. This is an addition to what I was saying. But this is something you may want to do. Give somebody a testimonial that you worked with. And even if it's somebody like you don't have somebody like you got coached by somebody, maybe it'd be like you work for somebody or as a former teacher. Write them a letter giving them kind of a testimony to how they completely transformed your life. I know Jacqueline always talks about this teacher who is a music teacher, her music teacher, I think. And he recently died or transitioned to the next life. And the impact I saw him create, like they had like a little Facebook group for him. Bam! Just all the kids from the high school just love him. And he created some super impact. So she went on there on that Facebook group and gave her testimony of how amazing and how much impact that man made on her life. And that testimony other people saw, and it creates this ripple effect. So give somebody a testimonial. Give somebody a testimonial. Get those 3 testimonials, leverage them so it makes your sales process a lot easier. Okay? Please do this. I want you winning in the marketplace. I want me winning in the marketplace. If you're looking to work with me, by the way, I've opened up 3 spots right now for my private VIP roster. I'm looking for 3 female women who really want to increase their productivity, their profit, really want to get focused and be held accountable so you can elevate and get to where you want to, wherever that is in your desires. Watch this video again. I love you.